Welcome, everybody, to Week 7 for the Zeman Fantasy Football League podcast in review. Injuries this week were atrocious. We got Tim Hightower, Darren McFadden, Matt Stafford, Matt Ryan. It was crazy injuries this week, folks. The waiver wire might break because it's going to have so much activity this week. Key pickups could be Demaryius Thomas out of Denver. Timmy Tebow likes that guy. And DeMarco Murray breaking the single game rushing record for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get right into the games this week as we had diaper dandies for all of them. Rolling up number 1, we got Mom's Mashers against Basic Training. Mom's Mashers really wanted to win this week with Matty Ryan with 18 points. Got injured, so stay tuned with him for next week. AP with 19.5. Pierre the Frenchman Thomas with 11.5. And that's about it. With Basic Training on the other side, had Philip Rivy Rivers with 9 points. And no one got above double digits. Finalizing Basic Training's team with 38 points, and Mom's Mashers coming out on top with the win, 64.5. Basic Training, though, had nowhere to go since every player on his bench had a bye. Up next, we got the Brown Triangles against Idaho Vandals. The Brown Triangles had Josh Freeman with 17 points. Greg Jennings putting the team on his back, 25.5 points. And Mason Crosby, 19 points, finishing Brown Triangles with 100.5. But Idaho Vandals, cool Drew Breezy Breeze with 42 points. Wow. That Drew Brees beat the Colts this week 62-7. That's a butt whooping. And he also had Darren Sproulsies with 25 points. And Steve Smith with 14.5 points. Jay Witten with 12.5. And the Saints defense with 22 points. Finishing Idaho Vandals with 127 against the Brown Triangles 100.5. Next, we got Pylons against Below Me. Below Me's been hot, hottest team in the league with a record of 5-1. We'll see if they can make it 6-1. We got Aaron, the man, A-Rod, Rodgers with 34 points. Typical 3 passing touchdowns, 335 passing yards. Just like I said last week, a typical Sunday for that guy. Also, we got not many above par averages on the rest of Below Me's team. No one got double digits except his kicker, Sean Sweesham, with 12 points. On the other side of the ball, we got Pylons with Joey Flacco Monday night. No, the receivers for the Ravens couldn't get any separation, resulting in Flacco couldn't find any targets. Only had 1 passing touchdown for 5 yards. And the rest of Pylon's team was pretty below average, with Jimmy Graham, the only guy with 21 points, 2 receiving touchdowns. Also, another Saints player. Who would have thought? And then that results in a 6-1 result for Below Me, getting the win this week. Next, we got Donkey Punchers against Team America. This one was craved in the fantasy football world, folks. Craved. So, we got Cammy Newts for Donkey Punchers, 24 points. Arian, the man Foster, with 44.5 points, the most of any player in Week 7. Also, Plaxico shot himself in the leg. Burris, 25 points. 3 touchdowns, 3 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards. Pretty consistent yardage totals. And besides that, not much, finishing Donkey Punchers with 120. But Donkey Punchers left on the bench 38 points from the Chiefs' defense. But it didn't matter, as Team America couldn't surpass Donkey Punchers, having Big Ben Roethlisberger with 35 points, MJD with 8, Roddy White with 13.5, Matt Bryant, the kicker, with 13, finishing Team America with 95.5 to Donkey Punchers 120. Next, we got a low-scoring barn burner from Miller Time Marauders, and I pitied a fool. We got Miller Time Marauders having Matthew Stafford injured, was hobbling late in the game, so finished with 15 points. Check his status, Steve, as he's going to be hurt going into Week 8. Also, Anquan Bolden finished with 12 points for Marauders, and besides that, not much, as I pitied a fool. Came out on top, having Matt Castle traded Sunday morning. 2 points he got for I pitied a fool. Matt Forte leading the Bears every week in and week out with 23 points. Calvin Megatron, or a.k.a. Optimus Prime, 21.5 points. And I pitied a fool's kicker, Johnny Casey, with 16 points, putting I pitied a fool on top, 84 to Miller Time Marauders, 63. Putting I pitied a fool on top of the division at 5-2, along with Idaho Vandals. And last but not least, folks, we got Team Rosenhaus against Welcome to Philadelphia. Team Rosenhaus had Marky Sanchez with 26 points. Ryan Terrain, -5 rushing yards, 0 points. Michael Turner, 9 points. Mike Wallace, 22.5 points. 95-yard receiving touchdown for that guy. Jermichael Finley, 9. Ryan Longwell, 13. And that's about it, finishing Team Rosenhaus with 95.5 points. On the other side of the ball, we got Welcome to Vic Milwaukee. We got Timmy Tebow, recently added from the waiver wire, 25 points. Steven S. Jackson with 15 points. Desi Bryant, 17.5 points. Fred Davis, 16 points. Side note, Welcome to Philadelphia started Fred Davis over Antonio Gates this week. Davis finished with 16. Gates finished with 13.5. What a move. Took some guts for that call, for that manager, but it paid off. Finishing, Welcome to Philadelphia, 104.5 to Team Rosenhaus's 95.5, making Welcome to Philadelphia 3-4 on the season, approaching with more speed every week, having matching Team America's record at 3-4 for second in the division in the East. And side note, folks, Dez Bryant in this game had a touchdown, a 20-yard touchdown in the last 3 minutes of the game, making Welcome to Philadelphia a winner. Welcome to Philadelphia manager tried reaching, being me, tried reaching Dez Bryant after the game, but he wouldn't answer my call. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. That's all I got, folks, for Week 7. Just a couple side notes we got. Miller Time Marauders this week played an inactive kicker, Seabass Sebastian Janikowski. Bad managing on that guy's part. We also have the New Orleans Saints. If they didn't have 62 points Sunday night, Vandals wouldn't have won, since Vandals had Drew Brees with 42 points and Darren Sproles with 25. Like I said before, crazy amount of injuries this week. Get on the waiver wire, check your online sources, get it done to make your best lineup for Week 8. Side note, we got Welcome to Philadelphia's team has unloads amount of talent. If you're looking to make a trade, he's got Tim Tebow, Eli Manning, Antonio Gates and Aaron Hernandez and Fred Davis, all top 10 tight ends, 2 top 10 quarterbacks. He's got nothing to do with them. Look for a trade. I'm out. Peace.
When I saw this short fat guy stretch a band between his